there's this man coming up to her, and I feel like she greeted him at this Christmas tree farm. Is there something for December? Just stay with me for just a minute. It's going to be something for the month of December that she's making a big deal about, okay? And it's just her way of saying she waited by this beautiful lit Christmas tree to greet him into heaven. And I feel like someone wondered, like who greeted him? And she was like, it was me. I did. But she stands beside this beautiful Christmas tree, okay? And then he shows me a Christmas ornament. Did someone in memory of do a Christmas ornament for him? Or is this a sign, did he pass around Christmas? Or is there a celebration, a birthday celebration, or a death celebration for Christmas? Maybe this is an ornament. If nobody has did an ornament for him, maybe someone can decorate a Christmas tree ornament for him, in memory of, celebrate, his life and stuff like that. But that's where they were reunited, is on a Christmas tree farm. That's what he got to see. Christmas. Well, there's just his way of saying that he celebrated it in heaven, but it's important to know what he got to see, because I feel like someone wondered, like, what did he got to see, who greeted him, that kind of thing. And when he took his last breath here in the physical world and opened his eyes, it was a beautiful, beautiful Christmas tree that was lit all around. And she was standing by this Christmas tree, reaching for him. Okay, so it's a really beautiful image of what he got to see when he entered heaven. Just a second. The way that he's making it seem, who's the T? I hear someone calling for T. Now, is this her or is this T? And then I hear, hold on, and then he's a very strong, independent man. The way he's making it seem. Just stay with me for just a minute. Hold on. I would say he's like 50s to 60s, and he's like talking about how he's a very strong and independent man, and it's important for his family to know that, was he not able to in the end? He always want to take care of himself, that kind of thing, because it's important to do that.
50 to 60.
Yeah, he didn't want to, he was very strong and independent, and that's the way he's coming through, and this is important to be remembered. And then he takes a deep breath in and out, like, is this a sign that he always do that? Is this a sign that he had trouble breathing and he's able to breathe better? You know what I mean? I feel like this is multiple signs of breathing.
Yeah.
Okay? Which shows me he's able to breathe better. He's healed. He's okay. It's important to know just the little things such as that to show you he's able to breathe better. He's okay. Who he got to see in heaven, that kind of thing. And again, he bought me a Christmas ornament, and he's laughing. So hopefully, someone, if one has not did a Christmas ornament for him, maybe they can, in memory of during Christmas time, and hang it on the tree, and just know that he's with all of you during that time. Hold on, just a second. Now, the way he's making it seem is, like, the way he's making it seem, and I'm just a messenger, I can only tell you, like, I'm not sure if someone had, like, words left unspoken when it comes to his passing, or, like, regrets, or something like that. Like, did he know how much I loved him, that kind of thing, and he needs his family to know that he knew, because he puts his hand up and then he puts it to his chest, and I hear his heartbeat. So it tells me that he was complete, okay, when he passed away, and I feel like if anyone has regrets when it comes to his passing, like, I wish I would have spent more time with him. Know how much I loved him. Any kind of words left unspoken, or any kind of decisions that I feel like it was either a decision made about his medical or his health, or due to words left unspoken, something to do with that. It's just his way saying no regrets, and he has a smile on his face. Okay, and that's not what he wants to be remembered as. He wants to be remembered as strong, independent, and how much he loved his family. Hold on just a second. The biggest thing is he can breathe better, and he's no longer sick, is the way he's making it seem. He just didn't want to be that way, he said, is the way he's making it seem, like, I didn't want to be that way, okay? Hold on. Stay with me for just a minute. He's very proud of his family, though. Very, very proud of his family. Now, the way he's making it seem, back to you, okay? The way he's making it seem is like y'all spent time together. I'm not really sure if when he was sick, you spent time with him. Like, y'all were able to spend that time together. And I'm just going to say this. I feel like it's like his past brought people closer together, is the way that he's making it seem. he's thankful that he got to spend that time with you. And he says, thank you for taking that time to spend with you. He's thankful for you. And he wants you to know that he is proud of you and he will always be proud of you. And you need to know that, okay? But he's bringing that up, okay? He is thankful. He is thankful, he says. Just a second. Now, there is a man that's near him. I wonder if he'll come up, help greet him. Okay? He just kind of, and then he says, shows me something like his name's passed down, is the way it's making it seem.
Teddy.
It's Teddy.
Okay.
He said his name was passed down. Teddy.
And
there's a man near him that he helped greet him, and his name's passed down. So hold on, just stay with me, okay? Now they're talking. They're all talking. When they do talk, it sounds like this. It's really muffled, okay? So it's real muffled sounding, but I do hear them, and they want to keep calling her T for some reason.
Sammy.
So I'm going to call the female T. Okay. All right. Hold on, just stay with me, okay? They're all talking. Just a minute.
Yeah. She's over somewhere, I'm sure. Oh,
We're all talking. So hold on. Okay, so the image changes. I still see them, so they're all still together, and I'm seeing this kitchen. Just stay with me. I don't know if this is just a pop-in, which is a third party. Not sure. I'm still connecting, so let's just see who this is. It's coming at me really fast, so I'm going to try to slow it down and see who this is. Hold on. A female's wanting to come through, and she sits down at the kitchen table, and she's doing her fingers on the table and tapping. I feel like people will hear the taps if they listen very closely. Hold on just a second. And I hear, hi, love. Hi, love. Hi, love. Now, she wants to be remembered in the kitchen, okay?
Oh my God.
She's taking care of the family, okay? She's taking care of the family. It's important to know that. And I feel like that's what she enjoyed doing. She was the backbone of the family, you know what I mean? And she took care of the family. And I see her around this kitchen table. Is there an important thing about this table? Did people gather around this table? Is it very important, this kitchen table? She sits down at this kitchen table and she's tapping. Did she always do that? Did she tap on the table? You know, there's always going to be something more deeper meaning than what they're showing, but she's there. So hold on.
when she said love.
There's a lady beside her, and they're talking. They're talking, and she puts her hands in the air. She says, now, you know I made it to heaven, and I'm just fine. And she's laughing, and the lady across from her, and she shows me an E-D-I. E-D-I. Now, this could be half of a name, part of a name,
Edith.
nickname.
Oh my God.
Okay? She's with her, and she's going to be around 70s to 80s in age. And she says, you know, I thought I'd be a lot in heaven, and she's laughing, okay? This tells me that they're together in heaven. They're going to be around the kitchen. Also tells me that she watches
the
over
kitchen table. That's all it was said.
Yep. Hold on just a second. Hold on just a minute.
And she said that. She said she's with Mom.
Yeah.
Hold on. Y'all just stay with me for just a minute. I'm waiting for the connection. So remember them around the kitchen table. Okay? It's important to know. Like, they're around this kitchen table. I feel like this is going to be something very important. You know, the little details that they bring up, like the table and stuff like that. That she's kind of tapping and stuff like that. Tells me that she's happy, she's at peace, and she's okay. Hold on just a second.
She knew they said no one else in the house except the kitchen table.
Someone's coming through the door. Y'all just going to have to stay with me because it's coming at me fast. Someone's walking through the kitchen door, and I hear them say, hi, Gary. Just stay with me, okay? So I hear Gary around that. Keep this in mind. Now, this could be a pop-in. This could be a third party. This could be someone connected to them. But I hear, Gary, okay? Keep this in mind. They're showing me a number 10 that's associated with him. Is this a date? Has he been passed for 10 years? Does he have 10 siblings, 10 kids? You know, there's going to be something for number 10 that they're making a big deal about. And then they're talking. I'm just going to tell you, if it's okay with you, what I hear. I don't know if it's I'm going to call her EDI, or if it's the hi, love. Hi, love. Okay, I'm going to call her hi, love, and then I'm going to call the other one EDI, just so we don't get confused. But what I'm talking about how, like, they had separated at one time. I don't know if they had separated from their partner or had went through a divorce. I'm not really sure, but they're talking about that. one of them, okay? So I'm not sure which one it was. Just keep that in mind. They're just talking, okay? They're gossiping in heaven, okay? But they're talking. It shows me that they're okay. They're at peace. Hold on just a
Who
second.
did used to be with somebody named Gary?
No, my brother's name's Gary.
Now, look at Gary. He's there. He's beside a beautiful pond. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is how he wants to be remembered, is near water. Maybe this is like one of his cherished memories. They bring their cherished memories to heaven with them. And then he kind of wrote this thing together and says that he can fix anything, and he laughs, which tells me that he's okay, he's at peace. And I feel like he would always like tinker with things and fix things and stuff like that. Like, give it to Gary, he can fix it kind of thing, is how, and he loves the fact that people remember him that way. But he wants to be remembered. He's like beside this beautiful pond, and it's a beautiful image. Hopefully y'all will be able to place him. But this also tells me that he's at peace, he's happy, and this is how he wants to be remembered. Just a second, I'm waiting. Y'all just stay with me, okay? More want to come through. I'm slowly going through. Just a second. We're still seeing the ones at the kitchen table. I hear a baby. Hold on.
Roger.
There's a baby with them. They have this beautiful baby.
Roger.
I hear news of a baby. This tells me that they have this beautiful baby. And they're humming and singing to the baby and stuff like that. They're holding the baby at the kitchen table. I feel like this baby either passed as a really little baby or a miscarried baby. All miscarried babies go to heaven. You can be 2 weeks pregnant. You can be 9 months pregnant. I've never connected to an underdeveloped baby. The baby will be fully developed. Sometimes the baby will grow up in heaven, and sometimes they'll stay small. I feel like that's up to God, and what He decides on that. But this baby is small. It's really little, but it's beautiful, and I can hear it chewing and sucking on its hands and stuff like that. And this tells me that they have a baby.
3 days old.
Edith had a baby that passed when he was 3 days old.
Well, she's got the baby.
Yeah.
Just know that she has her baby. It's important to know that, okay? Just a second. Let me hear. There's another female wanting to come up and sit with them. Hold on. Y'all just stay with me, okay? She's wanting to come through, and she says, Savannah, I love your hair, and she's wanting to play with your hair. It's important to know that, okay? I don't know if this lady always played with your hair, but she rubs your hair at night, and it's important to know that, okay? Especially at night when you lay down, she rubs your hair, okay? And she loves your hair. I don't know if you changed it. I'm not really sure if that's just something that she always didn't know, but it's important. She's wanting to bring up your hair, okay? She's always saying, you're so beautiful, never change a thing about you. Because I feel like you're so proud of yourself, And it's just her way of saying, don't change anything, that she loves you the way that you are. You're absolutely beautiful, and you've always been. But there's going to be something about your hair. She's wanting to play with your hair. Maybe you're laying there and you feel her at times, and it's just her way of saying that she's with you. But she's wanting you to know that it's her that rubs your hair at night. And so you may start to feel her a little bit, like doing that. And if that's the case, just don't be alarmed. It's just her letting you know that she's watching over you, and she still rubs your hair. Hold on just a second. She's pretty young, 40s to 50s.
Yes,
okay, so she's pretty young. Okay. Let's see. Just a second. Just stay with me. So she sits down with them, and they're laughing, and they're talking, and stuff like that, to know that this is who she's around at this moment. The way that she's making it seem, and hopefully this is going to make sense, and if not, hopefully it will later, but she just says, I was tired. My body was tired. Is the way that she's making it. And she didn't want to go, is the way she's making it seem, and she tried to hang on as long as she could. And she hopes that one day you'll be different, okay? She was just tired, she said, okay? You tell it all the time. It's not fair. It's not fair. And she says, I know that it's not, but I'm better now, and I know that I'm okay now. Okay, she was just tired. Hold on just a second. She talked about she loved the angel. Did someone put an angel out going to, or maybe that's just a sign that you could?
We put it with the
like
grace.
and then and then she so keep an eye out. I don't know if like you're going to, or if someone did. and then you're going to realize that it's kind of being moved around. That's her and energy moving it, actually being able to move it around. And she loves it. And she needs you to know that. Hold on just a second. I'm waiting for the image. Hold on just a minute. I'm going to just say this real quick. So my head hurts a little bit with her. She wants you to know that her head don't hurt her no more. I don't know if she always had headaches and stuff like that, but she just wanted me to tell you like something very personal. Like, my head don't hurt no more. I'm okay. She's got a big smile on her face. Very simple lady is the way she's making it seem. Like, she loved life. She loved her family. That's all she really needed in life, you know, is her family. Hold on just a second. Hold on. She's laughing. Hold on. I feel like she joked a lot. She just had that personality, you know, always had a smile on her face and would joke. And she's laughing at something. And I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing. And this probably won't make sense right now, but hopefully it will later on. So she's laughing. And this can sound a little odd, so you just have to be open with what I show you, okay? So I see a chair at the end of the kitchen table, and I see 2 teddy bears. Just stay with me. I see a really big teddy bear, and I see a really small teddy bear. Okay? She says, why are you coming through like that? And they're like, we can do whatever we want. We're in heaven. And then they're laughing. But there's something with 2 teddy bears. There's a big one, like the big old and then the little, you know.
Her brother's name was Teddy, and his dad's name was Ted.
Both passed.
Yes.
Both passed.
Yes.
It's just a sign that they're together. Did someone maybe have a teddy bear for them? You know, this could always be a deeper meaning besides the name. Did someone do a teddy bear for them, you know, in memory of kind of thing? Hold on just a second.
Oh, yeah. The bears that talk.
Yeah, there's always going to be, I feel like what they show me is that could have, you know, been the name, but I feel like there's always a deeper meaning. Does someone have a teddy bear? You know what I mean? There's always going to be something more that they're showing me. So that's why I tell you what it could possibly all mean. Hold on just a second. Hold on just a minute.
I got the Build-A-Bear though.
She's with them. Okay? The female that rubs your hair, she's with them, and she needs you to know that she's okay, she's happy, and she watches over you, okay? But she says that you need to not be so hard on yourself, because you're so hard on yourself, and you know you don't need to be. You need to know how much you're worth, and she says you're worth so much, and she needs you to know. Always remember that. And you can still talk to her, because I feel like you can't. Like, honestly, the way that it's making it seem is like you hide your heart from people, if that makes, you know what I mean? Because you're scared they're going to just get up and leave, okay? And it's just her way of saying, you know, you can still talk to me and always know that she's proud of you, no matter what. They're calling out for someone. Hold on. Who's Marie? I still feel living. Is there a Marie?
Oh my God, Marie.
She said,
So who's Marie? Is your or your
Okay.
brothers?
They were just calling out Marie. Marie.
well, my name's Marie too.
Yeah.
Middle name.
Yeah. Just listening. Hold on just a minute.
Your mama would always call me Kristen Mary.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's funny because they're talking and they're kind of like bickering with each other, but in a good way. Like, they're laughing and stuff. Now, the one with and pay attention to how they're acting and stuff like that, okay? It's not just the messages. How are they acting? What are they doing? That kind of thing. So, the woman that plays with your hair, she's your guardian angel, will watch over you. Now, she's talking about her angel. But one of the teddy bears, and I don't know which one it is, says, well, I have one too. And throws his hands up in the air, okay? Mm-hmm. And she's like, well, I like mine. So, I don't know if someone put an angel out for him as well, or maybe this is just the way that they would love for him. An angel, but they're talking about it. This is just a sign to show you that they know. They know what's going on in this world. They know. Just a second.
We put angels out at the gravesite.